All right, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all-natural products. Website, promo code, description. Thanks. Meet the Hall of Fame NBA player who turned down 10% ownership stake in Nike for $100,000, Spencer Haywood, NBA Hall of Famer, also Detroit native. Let's talk about it. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, won't miss another video. And this is one of my Retro Hoops playlist, and I should be adding on to that really soon. It says that, and I'll link the article in the description, Detroit native Haywood, who once sued the NBA to gain early interest into the league after making his NBA debut with the Seattle Supersonics at the age of 21, approached by Nike early in his career with an enticing offer, either $100,000 or 10% of the company in exchange for promoting the company's shoe. And it says in 2016, such proposition would be a no-brainer, but at the time, Nike was relatively unknown, having launched as Blue Ribbon Sports in 1964, only to become Nike Inc. in 1971. So the advice of his agent, Haywood took the cash rather than partnering with Phil Knight and Company. The deal ended up working out well for Nike, as Haywood, a gold medalist in the 1968 Olympics, became one of the greatest forwards in NBA history and won a championship with the Los Angeles Lakers in 1980. However, it didn't turn out as well as it could have for Haywood, whose 10% stake in Nike worth somewhere around $8.6 billion today. And this article was wrote in, I think, 2016. So today it's worth over $12 billion, I think it is. His 10% in Nike. He would have been a billionaire 12 times over. It's worth over $12 million in Nike. And one of the shoes that you can see in the article that he was trying on, it looked like the leather Cortez. So, right, thinking of it in hindsight, he should have took the stake. But he maybe didn't know how big it would come, and his agent told him to take $100,000. So $100,000 a day. I'm not sure what inflation would it be. Maybe $1 million. I'm not sure, but that's the thing about it. He took $100,000, which that $100,000 was probably gone like that. He probably spent the caddy, popped a couple bottles, bought a property, bought a house. Maybe he saved a little bit up. Maybe he invested it, but looking back, man, sometimes you got to give them startup shoe companies a shot. And you're looking at Klay Thompson and Dwayne Wade going over to China and tapping into those shoe companies. Sometimes you got to be different. Steph Curry with Under Armour. And sometimes you got to dare to be great. And a lot of people don't understand finances and investments and stocks and bonds and real estate. And you got to educate yourself or go to a class. But a lot of times it's free money to get. And I was talking this with my barber the other day. It's a lot of free money to get. You just gotta not just talk it and speak it into existence or talk about it. You gotta go out there and get it. It's properties dirt cheap out there. You and your boys can put your money together, get a tow truck. There's so many things you can do, and we just talk about it. But it's easy money out there. And Spencer Haywood, the $100,000 felt good right now, but man, how would it feel to be a billionaire 12 times over? But a company named Blue Ribbon, he probably like, this shit ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And then they returned it to Nike after he took the deal, and he ended up winning the gold medal, and that probably helped launch them and catapult them into greatness in the line, and as well with the Nike change. The name change from Blue Ribbon to Nike, they probably took off. I wonder how long he really realized he had made that mistake. You would think an agent, would pretty much be into investments, but guess what? You gotta think about it this way. He get a commission out that $100,000. He get 5% out that $100,000. He want 5% out of $100,000 right now. Rather than 5% out of 10% out of Nike, that could be nothing. It could fold the next year. It could have folded the next 5 years. But I would like to know who that agent was. But yeah, he was an ABA MVP. You know, so that's what's up with him. Also, he went to Detroit Persian. That's on the east side of Detroit. You know, and Spencer Haywood was a really good player. It's one of those forgotten ball players, man. And, you know, a lot of guys came out the Detroit area from back in the day. George the Iceman Gervin, he was a second-round pick. Spencer Haywood, I think, was a second-round pick. Jalen Rose daddy, Jimmy Walker, his estranged dad he was from Detroit. Steve Smith, WNBA TV, Atlanta Hawks, Spurs. He went to Persian. He was from Detroit. Chris Webber, he went to Detroit. Country Day? He was from Detroit. Jalen Rose, Southwestern. He was from Detroit. So, you know, keep going on and on about, you know, great NBA players and just professional athletes that come from Detroit. And it's hard to make it out of here because the struggle will take you up under. You know, if the city don't get you, then, you know, if the drugs don't get you, then, you know, the violent crime will get you. So, you know, it's good. It's good seeing and learning about, new athletes from the city, man. It's good that Jalen and Jerome, they get back to the city. You don't see Howard Easley around. He went to Southeastern or Southwestern, played with the Utah Jazz back in the day. But damn, I know he probably go to sleep every day thinking about I could be worth $12 billion. But hey, Vinnie Johnson, he didn't make that much in his career, the microwave for the Pistons, and now he worth $400 million, man. So you never know. He could have took that $100,000 and invested it, and now he can be up. But hey, appreciate everybody for checking in. I'll link the article in the description. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, at thehelpblaze.com. Promo code GoodFellowUnboxing, get you 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaps, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much, much more. Website, promo code in the description. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Check out our NBA playlists out, NBA 101, NBA, and our Retro Hoop series, so I'll be building on that as well. Appreciate the love, support, man. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation? The link description. Best donation you can make is to share the video. Let me know what you guys think. We out.